Hello, everyone. Elvian here. We are back with welcome back, Alice. Volume four. This is this is a tricky one for me because there's a lot of like sex stuff. However, none of it seems to like draw the line from which it would be like YouTube TOS stuff. So I'm hoping the slight filter kind of obfuscates it even more. So hopefully that'll be okay. Um. Yeah, let's go. Dude, Yo is getting it on, man. In this volume. Yeah, yeah. Kay, is joining him in the shower. Okay, it feels like I'm doing a hentai review. But it's not. It's not that. There's actually death going on here. The point of it isn't to titillate. Okay. Um, there's actual characterization here. Okay. Um, so if we recall in last volume, he and Mitani tried to, get it on, but he couldn't get it up. Uh, so and I feel like this is a good contrast to that moment. Because Yo is all just all trying to make feel better, trying to not like rush him, trying to like, okay, we'll just have be put closer, okay? For you, I'll teach you. It's kind of framing it like a teacher student thing. Okay, he's definitely on some HR teeth, man. Or is that maybe? Well, maybe. I don't know. I feel so. Yep, and yep, they're doing something. I'm not sure. It's just grinding. Not sure. But yeah, just a good moment of intimacy. Coming together, literally coming together. Yeah, it was like a that's a way of framing it, Oshimi. Nice job. Okay, yeah, it's like they were kids. They're close. They were feel better. Oh, I feel you, man. Okay, yeah, yeah, time to get out. Um, yeah, I gotta get home for school tomorrow. Damn, would have been nice if they could have stayed over. Oh, can we be close again? So yeah, he definitely prefers the company of Kay. So happy. That's great. I like that happy things can happen in a Noshimi manga. Uh, like morning. Oh, it's so cute. You know, I think I said I might maybe I was too harsh on K in the beginning, like 2 volumes or so. Um, actually kind of sweet together. Yeah, I don't. He was he could have respected boundaries better though. Uh, yeah, in this volume, she gets that lesson. Okay, but yeah, uh, and clothes or whatever. And yeah, yeah. This one wants to draw K. I call it Ren. I know Ren. Is that? I guess she's a lady. Oh yeah, the uniform. Okay. There we go. Like, why do you want to drive? It's like, here you are. It's truly inspired stuff. So I wonder if this is like sensation or if she is like, actually, I don't know, I think considering some of the things she said later, she's more cool with it. I see nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Yeah, Kei Murata. got caught. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Yeah. Like, she's like recapping some of the stuff. Okay, boy. Yeah. I see. She didn't know that. Okay. uh, why do you look so happy? What is K to you? Asking all of the questions people want to know. But we can't know yet. So it's like I want to go back. That's the time we weren't guys or girls. Be helpful for all that got put into our heads. Um, that's a good. That's as Ren would put it. It's a good line because like uh actually I'm not sure what movie was it. Was it Silent Voice or something that had like said like when you start in school, you know, boys and girls would kind of play it. Or was it Diary of a Wimpy Kid? I have no idea. There's like a kind of like a wall that comes up between like boys and girls in the groups. But like when you're like kids, it's like before puberty, they're just like kids, you know, whether it's a boy or a girl. Um, it doesn't really matter. Uh, like when you're kids, like before the testosterone or estrogen stuff comes in, it's like boys don't really have like much of an advantage over girls. I believe they're not that different. Um, is when you get into puberty where like the hormones start ruining everything. But like even before then though, adults would just like you know, just cram gender down their throat, man. It's like, oh, you play with the dresses or play sports ball or whatever, you know. It's like, Jesus, let them be kids. Well, it's not like this necessarily isn't kid-like. It's just you're kind of putting them on a path that they're not choosing for themselves. Um, but yeah, regardless, that's not. Well, it's kind of related to the series. But they are talking about gender here. But yeah, what the heck is that? But I'm so good at yeah, love and dating stuff, not being able to get into it. So is she like asexual? That'd be cool. Um, done being a girl. If I wanted y'all to know her, okay. Yeah, she's saying the female pronouns, but last I checked, Kay still used he, him, but I don't know, maybe the translation isn't perfect. I know Japan pronouns in Japanese a lot different. Like, oh, if you think English is woke with pronouns, wait until you see Japanese. Do you have any idea how many pronouns they have for I? Like boku, watashi, ore, um, atashi, wagahai, I believe is the one, waga, or something like that. Or you can also refer to yourself in the third person. Like you can do that in English too, but I believe in Japanese it's less cringeworthy. Maybe. Oh yeah, that just some of it. But yeah. Uh, Renano, let's shake hands. Let's be friends. That's cool. Friends. Uh, but how will she interact with with like the group? You know. Um, like what is she all about? You know what does Renano add to the story? You know, that's what I'm wondering. We have 3 volumes after this to find out. Yeah. Um, having lunch. What happened in Hokkaido? Oh yeah. So he was getting interested because of what Ren was talking about. I do wonder what happened in Hokkaido, but I mean, I guess that's for Kay to tell us about. Yeah, she got some good portraits. Um, interesting. Yeah, I like how he's like, I'm just a person, you know. I'm not that interesting. Not like this portrait. I think you're kind of are like this portrait. I don't think this necessarily represents, someone interesting necessarily. Well, I mean, Kay is an interesting character. I think it just represents Kay, you know. Um, but like the whole, I mean, she was quoting her. Um, she's like non-binary, I guess. Um, interesting. Just a person. Yep. That's. I think Kay just wants to be Kay, and just don't mess with gender. You know. How many non-binary people are there in this manga? I thought it would be the trans manga. This is like non-binary heaven. Uh, unless by like I'm tired of being a boy. I don't want to be a girl either. Maybe they're like stealthily saying they don't want to be because okay, I think some trans people will be like, I don't okay, I'm not a boy. I'll talk about trans films here. I don't want to be a boy. I don't want to be trans either. I just want to wake up as a cis girl. Um, but since I can't have that, I'll just be. I'm not trans actually. But that's not not how it works. I think what wasn't like the oh, one of the recent mass shootings. Where it was like well, obviously insane mental person, but it was like on top of it they were trans. Some people were saying they were trans. But I also heard that in their writings or whatever, they're like, I just don't want it to be. I just want to be a cis woman instead of like this guy. I don't know. That's totally off topic. Okay. But yeah. Mitane's like, I want you back. I looked up on the internet about what makes make boys unable to perform. I didn't know anything. I'm sorry. Hey, that's good. She's good. That's good. You have to be empathetic. You have to be more knowledgeable. Look, if you know something, look it up. Okay. So you still this is you're acquiring about. Okay, some kind of Now there we go back in. Okay, they progress, Mitani. Don't. It's not the level to go into because it's like you're the one talking about sex and stuff. What are you calling him a pervert for? Um, let's just be friends again. Yeah, I was supposed to go back, and then yep, okay. Again, I'm bringing out the boundaries talk. Obviously, he kind of doesn't want to be boyfriend and girlfriend, but now she's like, oh, okay, we're having sex. um, oh yeah, I looked at videos. See, now she's talking like Hey, uh, what is it you want? Being forced to wake Kay. Yeah, she's kind of like emulating Kay to try to get to in a lot of ways. What's wrong? Okay, being hypnotized. Uh, he looks so. Oh my god, come with me. Um, yeah, I don't recall what happens here, like rape or something, but definitely like heavy coercion here. Um, over oh, Matani's obviously has a lot of complexities to her. Um, I guess like I don't know. I don't think she's at this point. She's still like doing it because she hates Kay or feels betrayed by Kay. Um, but maybe I don't know. I feel like she's probably trying to prove something to herself. But yeah, I'm actually like gonna go with it. Um, Damn. Boop. Great. That's it. You just gonna leave. I did it. Fucking did it. So why do I feel like shit? Yeah, that's what it means. Like, it's not just about the that won't leave you give you fulfillment. You have to have more meaningful connection, and that's what you had with Kay. I've definitely known Kay for a lot longer. Tiny doesn't really feel like she cares about you, man. Um, I don't know what she's trying to prove, either to herself or Kay. But definitely not. I don't think a good couple. So I'm back on the K Yo train, Yo K train, whatever we're calling it. He's at the elementary school. Interesting. Good chat. Am I a terrible person? I want to CK. Yeah, let's CK. God damn. His dick is fried. What the hell? His first ejaculation was to Chun-Li. Interesting. Interesting. And then you got a girl in high school. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens next volume. Oh man, it's only been 16 minutes. I mean, these are like my shortest videos, but I feel like I put the most analysis into them. It's like paradoxical. I'm not sure why that is. It uh, uh Oshimi has always put like less text like per chapter or whatever. Like there's like a page here that's no text, and then followed by another page and no text. Another page where it's like a dozen words, or like less than a dozen words. It was very fast. Um, but still very good. So yeah, lots of good stuff. Um, so I'll see you guys next time. Welcome back, Alice. 3 more volumes, and then after that, I'm not. I think I'm going to try to go through. Well, we'll see what happens. I think Fire Force or not Fire Force. Fire Punch. I'll go to. But I'm not sure. Um, yeah. Until then, have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you. Bye.